Saints Block Party podcast and Saints training camp continues. It rolls on. There has been three Saints training camps that have practices that happened to the last episode that we recorded on Thursday evening, Friday, Saturday, and today, which was the first day the team has been in pads.
Mm.
Whew. Adam here, joined with my dude Ryan, aka Wolf.
Yeah,
Let me
like and subscribe, baby.
like and subscribe if you are not a YouTube member or a Patreon. Now's the time to do it. Patreon.com/Saints Block Party. Let me just crack this
Cracking that cup water.
cut water open.
Cup water been popping lately, bro. I give this podcast like 2% of the credit for that. 2%.
Two, two and a half, at least a good bit of our Discord drinks cut water. Um, because I've been drinking cut water since 2020. Um, Shout out to the person who they know, who they are, who got me on cut waters in 2020. Um, have been drinking them since. And like the explosion that cut water has had since 2020 has been absolutely insane. I'm drinking
Anybody
Rick.
anybody from Cutwater watching right now? Like, holla at your boys.
Please, please. We've been on it. We've been on it for a good two plus almost 3 years now, putting the brand out there. Just saying. We're good Cutwater ambassadors. Last time we had our meetup in New Orleans, we were on Bourbon Street. Dante went into CVS, grabbed 2 boxes of Cutwaters, make sure everyone had a Cutwater in hand as we were
Gave me
roaming the
a
street.
gave me a whole box of cup waters like we drug dealers or something. I got you, bro.
Take Curry, bro. Uh, they will have you feeling good. Listen, if you like, my limit is two. I like 2 cut waters. I'm good. If you pushing that, if you hitting that 3 or 4 cut waters, I don't know what demon behavior you're on. Um, God bless. God bless.
Alcoholic.
I think the only time I've had three. I think I can tell you when it was. It was it 2020 when the Saints played the Chiefs and they had Jawan Johnson out there at wide receiver, bro.
It's a good game to drink 3 cup waters for.
Bruh, that was the last game a little bit of myself was emotionally invested in. Like the last true one, bruh. Like
Yeah.
Drew was just trying his might, bruh. Just trying to go
Trying.
against Thanos, bruh. And it was like Tony Stark against Thanos, bruh. Oh, all that
I
for a
hope
drop
they
of blood.
I hope they remember you. Just rubbing his head. Hope they remember you. Mm.
Oh, that was the last time, bro. That was the last time. Anyway, it's been a lot. I want to give a shout out. He's actually in the chat. Did you tweet it out? Oh,
Yeah.
the link out. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Uh, want to give a shout out. He's actually in the chat. Our dude Rick Anderson. I'm gonna say this: if Rick doesn't come to the meetup,
Mm.
um, I will find my way to Metairie. I won't get arrested. Uh, I'll find my way to Metairie and will personally ex- escort Rick to the meetup myself. It's been
Mm.
4 years now that something has come up
What's
that
up, bro? Ain't no excuses, bro.
Rick said he'll be there. But shout out to Rick today. He was at training camp today. If you're a Patreon or if you're a YouTube member, we compile Rick's video clips he took from training camp from practice today. We made it into one video. We posted it to our for Patreon. We posted it to YouTube members, so that video was up like a minute and a half. Uh, So we just appreciate the effort. I want to give also another shout out to Vander Broski from, I think it was from last week, from his stellar
Hmm.
observations that he put in the Discord.
Yeah,
Rick put his observations, just a paragraph for when he saw from practice today, because we understand we're not at practice. We're not at practice. I might be at practice next week, but we'll keep that tucked away. Um, we're not at practice, and so a lot of the times we're going by reports, observations. Ryan's been grinding, the full practices posted by NOF and his observations, but those like the fan observations and just really
hmm,
eyes on the ground, extremely helpful. Kind of
extremely,
also
bro.
kind of crazy that not this weekend, but next weekend there's a Saints preseason game that I'm gonna be at and be super close at, bro. That is insane. It is a pivotal, super important preseason game for
Ooh.
a lot of reasons.
Because the way this team looking right now, ooh.
I want to start positive before we get into
Okay,
the big story.
that to the side.
Talk about this D line. Let's talk about this D line. This five two, the penny
Mm.
formation. Brandon Staley been utilizing with Gotcha and Breesy and the edges at the wide nine. And I just have
Yeah,
this feeling this team. I think the defense overall is going to be feistier. Just they scream to me as there'll be a sweat equity, some greater than parts greater than the sum, or maybe some greater than parts type of defense. And I think that's what they'll need. Like they're gonna be a feisty group. And it's early when you're hearing like the last couple of two practices, Big Creep, hearing Chase Young, and that's what you want to hear. Now on the flip side, you can talk about like what about the offense, but we're staying with the positives. Listen, Creep said he's lost weight. Chase Young, he re-signed with the Saints. He's heard the negative, he's heard the disappointment. It's not a big ear for him because he got the contract, but like in terms of turning the narrative around for his career, if Creek can revert to how he played not last season but the season before, and Chase Young can turn those pressures into actual disruptions and sacks, they might have something defensively on the interior of the defensive line.
yeah, man. Sometimes the good thing about being like a younger group is you don't know any better. Like you
Mm-hmm.
just out there, you're out there playing. You don't even know you're not supposed to be good. Like you just out there playing the best as you can. You happy to be in the NFL, going out there flying around. You know what I'm saying? You're not
Yep.
caught up. You're not a grizzly old vet kind of caught up in the minutia of the NFL and all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff. So I think the youth movement that they're going with, and we still got a couple of old players. There's Cam, DeMario, players like that. But mostly across the board, it's a young defense, bro.
It is,
What
man.
we've been wanting, like what we've been pushing for years now, is to get younger on defense. Some of it happens by chance. Some of it, Tyrann Matthew retiring and stuff like that. Some of it just players leaving. Marshawn Lattimore. It just kind of just happened over. I forgot what the word is, but anyway, they're younger and they're feisty. They play with some attitude. We'll see how actually good they are. But if they just come out and they're energetic, they get after it, they allow Brandon Staley to just run his scheme, and you know, we've had Dennis Allen for years now running our defense.
Yeah, man.
And look, he did like nobody nobody will throw shade at DA more than me. Maybe Brian,
I was about to
but
say. I was about to say.
maybe Brian will throw a little more. But nobody throw shade at. But statistically, he gave us some good defenses for some years, especially when under Sean Payton. Now, once he became a head coach, that went downhill. But even during those times, his defenses weren't like very like up to date. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when
Mm,
going against like up to date offenses and stuff like that. You
mm.
put him against Tom Brady or something like that, or he could cook,
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
which is a great thing. Like owning Tom Brady, great thing. But like the up to date quarterbacks that could move, the updated offenses, the zone scheme offenses, and all that stuff, didn't really know what to do. And I think Brandon Staley will bring in like just a more of an updated. He's a very smart guy, very analytic driven guy, stuff like
Hmm.
that. I think he's gonna, just kind of up like because defenses across the league, they doing some crazy stuff, bro, with pressures and
Bro,
simulated pressures and like gee, what the Vikings doing with Brian
Brian
Flores,
Flores.
just all over the league, bro. Ravens, everybody doing some funky stuff. So I think the Saints gonna try to do that too. Now we might not be as talented. We might not have any
Right.
top end talented as far as like a top five cornerback or a top five edge rusher. So it's going to have to be through sweat equity and like just team ball. But it could be fun, bro. Because like if they're like a middle of the pack defense statistically,
Hmm.
but they're like fun. Taking the
Yes,
ball away, they blitzing and get to the quarterback and causing some big plays. That'd be dope, bro.
it would be. And it's early. It's early, but and we'll see with the preseason games. We'll see how these training camp practices continue to go. But I'm interested to see how Danny Stutzman
Mm-hmm.
continues to do throughout training camp because if he continues to look and play well, like you you got to make space, you got to make snaps for him. Like you
Got to,
can't
bro.
keep you can't keep that on the bench because I feel like we've seen this story and like it's different, right? Because Zach Bonds, like he wasn't showing it this early. He was being played a different position. Caden Ellis, like Da didn't want him on the field, and he got on the field and he started making a whole bunch of plays, and then with Stutzman, you can already like it's already you seeing it early, what you want to see from a young player. And this is not me trying to throw shade at Demario. This is not me trying to throw shade at Pete Warner. I'm just saying that you drafted a young linebacker, and that young linebacker has come in, and as just a young player, he's just making just whether it be media people and just fans be like, ooh,
Yeah.
and that is a positive thing. It's not a negative thing at all. The only thing
Every,
you have is that most teams typically, not all the time, but most teams typically only have two linebackers on the field. Like that's just a
or
thing.
mostly one.
One.
A lot of times just one linebacker. Depending on the what kind of defense they're running at the time and down and distance and all that. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. But you got to find a way to get him on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I watch a practice video, he doing something. Whether it's in the run game, I just saw a clip today. He quickly just shed this block and made a tackle at the line of scrimmage on the run on the
On
ball carrier.
on Devin
I
Neal? Was it the
think it
Devin
was
Neal
Devin
clip?
Neal. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the pick on Rattler. Was that yesterday or
That
the day before
was
yesterday?
it was the day before yesterday, I believe.
Got the pick on Rattler in the end zone on during 7-on-7s.
On a drop coverage, which was probably like his biggest bugaboo coming out as a prospect.
Yeah. And go watch that little drop coverage, bro. Like he mirrors the route with the route going behind him. Like that's what I'm saying? Like I was like, damn, okay, Danny. Like, okay, so and like you said, it's early. Playing linebacker in the NFL is extremely difficult.
Hard.
Extremely
Hard.
difficult. Especially Mike linebacker.
Woo!
Because the quarterback's walking up to the line and identifying you, you know, 57 to Mike, or whatever. And, it's tough. It's tough playing linebacker in the NFL. So it's gonna be a learning curve once you really get to like the real games and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But just seeing you're in day 5 of training camp and you've seen signs like that this early, that's a positive sign. Like that is a
It is.
positive sign.
What else? What else been on our radar? Just just from observation reports. Um, feel it just seems like Gottschall really has come in and like he's gonna be that true nose, like that
Oh yeah.
true nose, man in the middle, stout. in the middle.
Big, bro.
I do.
Big.
I really do think the run defense is gonna be better this year, bro. I really do.
I do too, man. It really should be. Like, there's
Got
really
it
no
gotta be,
reason it
bro.
shouldn't be.
It gotta be.
No reason it shouldn't be, bro. And he a big dude. Like, he eats up blockers, bro. Like, in the middle, you can't just put one person on him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Like
just a
him with him in bullet, bro.
that's a lot of meat.
I guess I said this in the Discord a little bit, and again, it's early. The Saints invested a third round pick in Vernon Broughton. Haven't heard too much of him. Again, early in training camp. Uh, Louisiana said Eric McCoy said Godchild reminds him of Akeem Hicks. Said he's
Mm.
a double team eater, which is high praise. Especially like when Akeem Hicks was like on.
When he left the Saints,
Yeah, when he got
pretty much.
traded, we traded to New England for Michael who man. I'm not even trying to put myself through that tonight. Should should I just? I want the running back position is also interesting to me
Very.
because like I do think Cam Akers make this. I think Cam. We talked about this on the last podcast. I think Cam Akers is going to make this team. It's going to be interesting how many running backs this team carries. That's going to be very fascinating to me. Marcus Yarns, just
Just got a little, he got that little pop to him, like, ooh.
like that's what preseason is really about, bro. Like
Oh yeah.
preseason is just
Because
made for that.
players like Marcus Jones gonna get a ton of snaps in the
Tons.
fourth quarter, you know, and that's when you get to see like if a guy like that could shine. You know what I'm saying? Fourth quarter going against scrubs or whatever, and he could, show some pop. I mean, look, we saw what years ago, Chris Ivory,
Yep.
you know, guy out of nowhere, just walk onto a team and
Whew.
I'm like, damn, this dude running. You know what I'm
Running,
saying?
bro. Oh my
Dude
god.
running, bro.
I'll never forget. Never
Never
forget.
forget that. That fact, I think it was a Chargers game too in the preseason, and he broke off on a big run. It was like, God damn, who is this kid? But so yeah, like we'll see. There's a lot of guys though, bro. Kendrick's still healthy, bro.
Won't
Five
he do it?
days in.
Won't he do it?
5 days.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
He was on the. He gave a presser yesterday or the day before. He said this is the best he's felt. I mean, it's a trope. It's a all season trope, but he said this is the healthy he's been since he's been in the NFL.
And you
'Cause-
said it, or was it yesterday? They just put the highlights up. Like it was like a run of Kendre. I think one it was that one today. Or just you see him, you just like, oh nigga, if you just stay healthy, bro. Just
stay healthy. Get your act together, bro. Just get
play.
yourself together, man. Because you got the talent is there. Like just the running ability, just pure running ability. It pops out to you. When you see him run, it's like, oh, okay. But he just got to get everything else together. He's got to stay healthy. Still, like yesterday, watching training camp, he lined up wrong and they had to like reset. Operationally, he still does things, and that's what kept him off the field last year. Like, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like,
There was a
fix those
game.
things, bro.
There was a game when Rizzy was the interim coach. I don't remember what game it was, but they like went no huddle or whatever, and like Kendre just wasn't on the field. I don't remember what game it was, and like it came out like basically like he just didn't like it's like those are the things that like you have to know. Like you just have to know. And it was also coming off like he had missed so much time this season. So it was like bro, what were you
It's like, bro, you got one of the smartest football players in your room in Alvin Kamara. And I know Alvin Kamara is not like the talkative type, but if you go to Alvin Kamara and be like, bro, and just stick by his hip, Alvin Kamara will just watch what he's doing. Like, just pick his brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, take advantage. You going in the third year, like, it's now or never, bro. Now or never.
ever?
So take advantage of it. And then, I mean, Clyde Edwards Hilaire is like, it's like, yeah, but he's a professional running back. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw him run that like that little Texas type route yesterday, and I was like, oh, okay, okay, like you could do that, but
Uh, I I don't know what Luke is referring to, but Luke, our dude Luke said, "Thank you for sticking up for the whites last pod, Adam." I don't even know what I said, Luke.
I don't remember. Like,
I don't even remember,
what the
bro.
hell?
No
Oh,
clue.
he was talking about you said I was being racist about something. I can't
Oh,
remember.
the linebackers.
Oh yeah, hey, I'm coming over, bro.
I know Ryan hated when we signed AJ Klein. He was like, another
Ah, can't take it anymore.
one. James Laurinaitis again. Okay, I guess we shouldn't beat around the bush anymore.
One more
Listen,
positive. One more positive.
listen, hold
Go ahead.
on. Luke said Alex Anzalone had him in shambles. Funny thing, I like Alex. The funny thing is that Alex Anzalone pick was so funny because I liked his tape coming out of Florida. He was just super, super, super injury riddled at Florida. But like the tape where he actually like played in Florida, he was good. Like it was
Mm-hmm.
good. Came with the Saints. His arc eerily similar to Pete Warner's. Very
Mm-hmm.
similar as a player. First couple of seasons, gangbusters. He was
Yep.
also he was much more athletic than
Oh
Pete
yeah,
Warner was as a
very
player, like
athletic.
night and day. But his last two seasons, injured, hurt a lot, fell off the last two seasons. And
Yep.
then of course he goes
With the Lions.
to Lions and has become a fix literally a fixture in their deep. Like the Lions drafted a first round linebacker like late in round one, like what 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't even see the playing field that much because Alex Anzalone is such a fixture in the fucking defense,
Crazy.
bro.
It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
That 2017 class, I will argue, is one of the best all time draft classes of all time. Of all time.
Period.
But it also shows you when you don't draft a quarterback how important the quarterback position is. Because that is
Right.
literally one of the best draft classes of literally all time in the NFL.
Yeah.
I will argue that to my lungs explode. But because they didn't get the quarterback that they wanted, it's all for naught. Like that is how important the quarterback position is in the NFL.
That's it's crazy. It's crazy because that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Because and the quarterback you missed on is like
Of who it was. It's not
right.
like they missed on like I don't even know. Like it's not like they missed on out like a Kirk Cousins type
Right.
of like player at no. They just happen to miss on like one of the best
Like the
quarterbacks.
goat of our generation. Like you know what I'm saying?
Cool. Like you could hit on I don't even know how many players they drafted in 2017. Like 8 players who became all pros, pro bowlers, still in the league, still great player. Perfectly balanced, bro.
It's ridiculous, man. One other positive I throw out there, Shaheed, bro. Shaheed came to camp this year, like
Came to it, bro.
trying to get paid. I'm trying to get that money for real. He been looking good, bro. He been looking good, catching things over the middle, uh, catching and running, catching stuff downfield, healthy, speed still there. Even after he had a bad like injury last year, bro.
It
Like,
was
and for him to still have that speed, he got that different speed. Like you can't
different,
clock
bro.
that speed. You can't put a
Mm-mm.
GPS on that speed. It's
No,
just different on the field. So he's been looking good. Like that's a positive. Uh, top three wide receivers just look like they should. You know what I'm saying? Like
man, I'd feel so differently.
Juwan making plays every day, bro. I'm just saying. Like you remember, like last year, it was like, where's Juwan? Like is Juwan anywhere? He making plays every day. What that means, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying he's making a play or two every day. Is all I'm saying.
We should add that it's funny. We said in our Thursday episode, like, man, like the Saints should really like Noah Fant would make and then like literally the next day it was reported that they brought him in for a visit, and now I think he visited the Dolphins
what you
today.
call it, the food tour or whatever.
No, that's Kevin's thing. Kevin said food tour, bro. No offense on his food tour right now, bro.
Now you get to South
And,
Beach.
Anthony Anthony Bourdain, bro.
He probably taking videos and everything. What I eat today.
Yeah, can y'all set up a Michelin star restaurant when I come
He
into town?
probably go visit the Bears next week. See what they got up in Chicago.
Nigga, they got Cole Kmet and who they just draft from
Court Loveland.
Coastal Loveland, bro.
Yep.
Greed. Dante said, "Would y'all take Mahomes in 6 busts or how the 2017 draft actually went?"
Yes, Mahomes. Yes,
Easily, bro.
easily. I mean, look
Not,
how many bust drafts have we had without Mahomes?
nigga, look at the 2023 Saints draft class, nigga.
Like, God damn, just go down the list each year. Like, shit.
Shit. Anyhow, I just I've just said this numerous times in the Discord, and the horse is dead. The horse is beyond dead. That's a terrible phrase. We should rethink of a better phrase.
Beat the
But
dead horse.
yeah,
I was watching. Sorry to cut you off, but it's a TV show or something, a movie, and they killed the horse on there. Boy, I was upset, bro. I don't know why it just hit different. Like, kill a horse? Kill a horse for nothing too. It's like, oh man.
oh, for nothing. Oh, what kind of sick shit is you watching, nigga?
It was a show called Untamed. Yeah, good show. But
Wait,
yeah.
Untamed.
Anyway,
Oh, the Netflix show.
yeah.
The one the guy who played the Hulk and
Yeah.
Lee's Hulk. Yeah.
Exactly.
I saw
Good show.
I forgot my point I was gonna make. I think it's gone now.
Talk about you was beating a dead
Oh,
horse.
I would just feel differently and better about this offense if they had a different wide receiver 3 or maybe
Yeah.
just 4 and like a different type. It would just make me feel instantly different and better about the team. Like I had them winning 5 games when we did our schedule breakdown. Maybe that 5 would change to 6 games. Like not substantially better, but like
Right.
maybe they could win 6 games. It's just that's and who knows, right? Like this is how thirsty we are, and I said I'd talk about this. I would claim Treylon Burks. That's how sick I am. He broke his collarbone. That's like a 4 to 6 week injury. Do you know?
Okay.
Do you know how much of a
Yeah.
sick motherfucker you got to be like, you know what? Bring Treylon Burks on. That's where I am in life as a Saints fan.
Somebody who's been notoriously, I hate to use the word lazy, but lacked a little work ethic. A couple of problems with the weight. Little problems here and there with the weight. But I still bring him in, bro. I was trying to trade a 7th round conditional pick for him a couple of weeks ago. So I'm thirsty, bro. I don't care. Let us be a redemption arc for a change. Other teams always redeeming our players. Like, can we redeem somebody? Damn it! Let us redeem somebody.
Like, this is not to shade him, but like, I don't think Donovan Peoples-Jones has had a catch in training camp yet, bro.
I haven't even seen his jersey, bro. I don't know. Is he still on the team?
Yes,
I have not seen him.
Yes, he's still on the team, bro.
I have not seen him, bro.
And so was it so Friday was like the day that like Rattler had like the really, really good like stellar practice, and then they went to Shells on Saturday, and then like it was like said it was like I don't let's talk about the quarterback thing. All right. Whew. This is going off like media observations. This is going off like videos, all the videos I've been able to watch. You've watched our dude Vanderbroski's report from him being at training camp last week, Rick's observations, just everything cobbled together. It's 5 days into training camp, and that's early, right? I want to be preface it by saying this is early. I also want to preface it by saying because I want people to listen to this and think that we're trying to like push like the Spencer Rattler agenda or anything like that. This is not what this fucking is because I can hear it right now and it's already making my head hurt. It, I am being very honest and a very honest assessment when I say this is that it just does not seem right now that Tyler Shuck is ready to start a game in the NFL.
Nope.
If you just go and watch him in 11 on 11, especially like today, like in pads, you go watch those clips. Just very rudimentary watching the quarterback snap, huddle, drop, set the throw. He is, man, like I can't even describe it, man. Like he just does not look, he doesn't look comfortable. It's just, it is something that it just does not feel like he is ready to be there yet. This is not me writing him off as a player. This is not me writing him off as a quarterback. None of that. But as of right now, like you could see, like it's not even like you know what I say, like when you see young quarterbacks, like it's like the processing. Like this is not even like the processing to me. Like this is like a little beyond that right now. Like it is going beyond like hyperdrive when you watch him because like him in the pocket just doesn't feel like he doesn't look like he's even comfortable in the pocket right now.
Right.
And when that's the case, like I from a just when it's dangerous to put him out there when that's potentially happening. I think he should be getting as many reps as possible, as 100% as many reps as possible, um, and and he should continue to get those reps. But that's just based on everything that I've seen, observations, heard. It is just he just kind of is like he's being very kind of paralysis by analysis is probably like the best way I could kind of
Mm.
describe it.
No, that's a good way to put it, and that's what it looks like. It looks like the game is moving fast. Everybody talks about it. When they come into the second or third year, the game slowed down for me. The game is moving super fast for him, and it was really noticeable today which I couldn't wait till they put pads on so I could see if this would show up or not, and it really showed up
Yep.
when they put the pads on. When
Yep.
as a quarterback, you have to thrive in chaos around you, and he looked like he was chaotic in chaos. Like it was, it just I didn't see a comfortable guy again. Day 5 of training camp, first day in pads, rookie quarterback. So this is not us saying the guy's a bust, he's trash, never gonna be good. Nobody's saying it. Just saying right now he is not comfortable. He is not comfortable, and all you could do is project and hope that it improves, and I think it will improve. I think it will get better as they because it's just naturally the game slows down for you the more reps you get. This is why he needs as much reps, needs as much experience as possible. Don't need Jake Hayner getting 20 something reps.
Please.
I don't need it. We don't need it. Like just I don't care why. Just stop it. Get Tyler Shuck the reps he needs because I mean it was even points like it's 7-on-7 and he's like just looking scrambled. It's like, ooh. It's like, well, like why are you taking a sack on 7-on-7? It's like there's no pass rush, bro. Like find a throw and make it. You know what I'm saying? Or at least try to make the throw. Maybe you don't hit it. Maybe it doesn't get there. Okay, that's fine. Like, but don't like. It's like, what are you doing? It was just a lot of that. And look, it's not like it's been all bad because he finds a way to make 1 or 2 throws a game. I mean, a
Yep.
practice where it's like, ooh, like you know what I'm saying? He will make some throws now. So there's talent there. There's natural talent there. There's the size. There's the movement ability. But he has to get it all together, man. And he's right now he's not there yet. And when I say after the day, I was just like, he's not starting week 1. I just don't see it. Could change, possibly change, but it would be a stretch for me to see him start week 1 at this point. Just where he's at now in his development, And it's like we've been talking about it for weeks now, bro. Like he is not an experienced quarterback. Yes,
He's
he
not,
is
bro.
older. Yes, he is going on 26 years old, but he has not been in the fire a lot. And it's just one of those things that we see with Anthony Richardson. Like Anthony Richardson is like on the extreme end of another end. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be in the fire to learn it, man. And I think he has a lot of the mental aspect. Uh, I think he has a lot of that covered, but it's a physical game, bro. And you got to be able to mentally handle all that chaos around it. In the meantime, the offense as a whole is malfunctioning. Like
Yes.
it's not a clean operation across the board. Like
Right.
they're trying to figure out how this whole thing works. So it's hard for him to get comfortable when the whole thing is unorganized right now. You know what I'm saying? So and that'll bring us to another point. But yeah, man, like I just the way I see it, we went into this training camp thinking like, oh, that Tyler Shook probably gonna start week 1 or stuff like that. I just don't see it at this point. Could be wrong, but I don't see it.
It. I would say if he were to start week one and there's not any like major drastic changes between like now and then, my that would be that would more than likely tell me that that was not a Kellen call, and that would
Oh,
be
yeah, that'd be a red flag. That'd be a big
extremely,
red flag.
extremely, extremely red flag to me.
Unless, like, for some reason, like in preseason games, it's completely different. Like, say you get in
Right.
preseason games and it's like, whoa, like this dude here is
Yeah.
a gamer. And put him in a game, he's a gamer. But just from like watching him, like we watched him, we tape study. I, I mean, a lot of the stuff we're seeing in training camp is a lot of the
Yeah.
tricks we've seen in college. You know what I'm
In
saying?
college.
Like,
Right.
just so I don't know. I don't know. But we'll see. Like, gotta let it play out. Let the preseason and all that stuff play out. But I'm sticking to what I'm saying. I'd be surprised if he starts week 1. Not saying he won't play this season. I think you want to get him on the field this season at some point.
Absolutely.
But week 1, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Rick, who was at practice today, said, "I want to see him throwing to his first read for a whole practice, even if it's not the right read. Like, just let him
Yeah,
hit the back
just
foot and throw. Get the
throw it.
timing in, and just worry about trying to read the neck. Like, just get it out. Just boom.
I find myself saying that watching him all the time, like throw the fucking
Go.
ball, bro. Like, cause he does this like this pump fake, then he double clutches, and then it's like, and then you flip the rattler, and it's like, and like you could watch Rattler when he like makes the decision to throw. It's like 0.2 seconds. It's like it's out. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as he makes that decision. Whereas with Shuck, it's like, should I throw it now? I should wait till he get there. Then I got my, then a lot of time what Greg Cosell like to say called see it, throw it,
Throw it.
where like I have to see to
Oh,
where I'm actually throwing
right.
instead of having that anticipation where I know my guy's about to be right there because I understand everything that's going on. So I'm gonna put the ball right there. You know.
Um, I'm not calling him this, although there were some Derek Carr comps to Shuck when he came out, but I'm not gonna do that to him, bro. I'm not gonna do that to him. He's too nice. He's too nice of a dude, bro. Too nice of a dude. I'm not gonna
They
put
could
that
do
on.
it. And on that anticipation thing, like he made a great anticipatory throw. I don't know if that it's all blended into me now. So I don't know if that was
Yeah,
today or yesterday. I want to say to Brandon Cooks.
it was today.
That was today. Nice anticipatory. So
It
like
was.
like we said, it's there. Like it's in there. It's not like the ability isn't there, but man, this thing it's a process, bro. It's
It
it's a
is.
process. And the only thing that makes the Saints situation interesting is like you got this like 1 season clock that's ticking
And
because
that's
it's
and that's what I said. That's the thing I said in the Discord is like the weirdest thing to me is like if he doesn't start week one and like let's say he gets a handful of starts this season and the grade on him is like incomplete and they don't know what he
oh
is and they're picking top six, top five, top three. and they don't really know what he is going into next season, and you're picking that high in the draft, like that to me would be like a nightmare situation because you don't
Oh
because
yeah.
potentially you don't. It's or, let me walk that back. It's early. Let me not go that far. And I also want to make it sound like Rattler had the practice sounds like it was like buzzing from Friday in terms of his performance, and it also sounds like there's been some uneasiness from him, but it also sounds like there's been some just overall offensive spottiness.
Yeah.
It's just like so he had the interception to he threw the interception regards to Stutzman on what that 709, just a bad bad throw.
Yeah.
So it hasn't it like so to be fair, I because I just know how people are. I don't want to feel like you know don't want people like we're just honking on Tyler Shook or anything. Like
No,
very
man, no. Rattler has not been like the object of perfection either. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's okay to throw interceptions at training camp, but for him, it's notable because he's always been a kind of on the high end of turnover worthy throws,
yes,
even going back to college, because he's just that type of guy. He's going to stick that ball in there. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that, interceptions happens. You know what I'm saying? Like he sticks that ball in there. He would do it under pressure. He would do it with the barrel pointed right after him, at him. He doesn't care. And sometimes he throws high. Sometimes the ball will get away from him. Sometimes, and that's just the way he is. So that's something I do want him to clean up. You know, he really needs to clean up because this will not be an offense that can afford like
mm-mm,
turnovers. You know what I'm saying?
at
Like,
all.
and it's funny because Shuck is like almost on the opposite spectrum.
Yep.
He's like too safe with the ball. Like it's okay to make that throw, bro. Like try to stick it in there. Like you don't have to. You shouldn't be scrambling on sevens, scrambling out of bounds. Like what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something again that was on his college tape. Very risk averse. I think he was
Sure.
amongst the lowest among college QBs with turnover worthy throws and with something. It was some stat like that. Like he was absurdly safe thrower. And like on one aspect, you're like, oh, it's good. Well, he's not turning the ball over. But it also means he was either like throwing the ball away a
Ball
lot,
away.
you
Mm-hmm.
know, taking scrambles and stuff like that. So it's like two opposite ends of the spectrums with both players. That's kind of funny.
Um, there's another thing I wanted to kind of bring up. I don't know what the hell happened in our Discord earlier today. Like, our dude Chris made one comment, and it's just
Bro, I went to sleep, came back, I'm like, just scrolling. I'm like, what the hell is happening?
no idea. No idea. Sergeant King asked us for our record prediction for the Saints. I don't know, man. We did a schedule breakdown almost like
Yeah.
a month past. You go back and listen to that
Yeah,
episode,
go
bro.
check that out, bro.
um, someone asked. Luke said, "Dude, training camp is so short. We are 4 to 5 weeks away from regular season."
Yeah.
Yes,
6 Sundays away.
which is insane when you really
Regular
think about
season
it.
football. Like
Insane.
it's so like there's a lot of work still to be done, man. Like I just know the offense. And look, this was a thing going back to minicamp where Kellen Moore was just doing 7-on-7s. There weren't any like team periods and stuff like that. And some people were like, well, that's kind of weird, but it's minicamp. You can't, there's no contact anyway. So maybe it's fine. And but now we're starting to see when they finally get in teams, it's a disorganized mess. But my question is, okay, it looks disorganized on offense, but not so much on defense.
Mm.
Defense, like guys making calls, like communications looking good and all that stuff. So, why is that? I don't know. Maybe just because offense is very different. Offense is very orchestrated,
Right, 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 right.
so that could be it. But
It was.
you,
I just know, man. It was just on my radar when they canceled the last mini camp practice
yeah,
because
you was on that, bro.
it,
You
you
was on that.
you drafted non-players and you have a rookie quarterback and a second-year quarterback. I don't care how you want to spin it to me. as much as the CBA has changed since 2011, with as little time that coaches have with quarterbacks and just especially quarterbacks, every rep matters. Every rep matters.
Number
Tyler
one,
Shuck
bro.
has started 28 games collegiately in college. I'm not here to say that if he got 20 additional reps in minicamp that he would be like night and day better than where he is right now. But like it's a part of his development. It's a part of
And
Spencer
and
Rattler's
it
development.
compounds. It builds
That's
over time.
that was all my that was so like when it got canceled, I was like, you kept canceling minicamp, bro. Like these reps ain't important. Like I could understand canceling, like if you like a veteran team or something.
Right.
Like you got non-rookies
It's a
and
young,
plus.
a new program, everything.
It was just on my radar, bro. It was just on my radar. Um, Another thing before we kind of as we could go wrapping up, offensive line. Offensive line is a huge thing on this team. Huge. Speaking of
Huge.
quarterbacks, huge thing. We talked about the defensive line, how that was a positive. It seems like most of the things coming out from training camp early so far from Kevin Kelvin Banks, being a first round offensive lineman pick has to be fucking suck, bro.
Mm,
You get no pub,
no
no
pub,
pub,
bro.
bro.
Unless you get beat.
Right? We 46 minutes into this goddamn podcast. First mention of the ninth overall pick in the goddamn NFL draft, bro. But for like the no pub is like a positive thing, bro. Like I mean, you doing your goddamn job. So the story's really been like at first, like it may have been the concern with Trevor Penning, but it seems like he did pretty okay with the pat when the pads came on today. It's early, bro. I don't know if the Saints might have a Caesar Reese problem again, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I
I
don't know,
don't know,
Ryan.
man. I think it's the same old Caesar, bro. Like
Caesar
Caesar
going
just
Caesar.
Caesar gonna Caesar, man. Like he gonna be serviceable for the most part. Then he's gonna have a plays where he's looking at the quarterback. Like, why are you looking at the quarterback? Why are you looking at the quarterback? It's like, it's like and he always looks surprised, like,
I guess the fact that it's happening so early right now in training camp is making it like
yeah, man, yeah, man. The offensive line is gonna be fascinating, bro. Like it has to come together. They have to come together, and I don't. It's just it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while to gel. I think even week one, I think it would. Hopefully, if they stay healthy, it'll be a better unit like in week 10 than it is in week one.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I think right now they'll be a better unit in week one than they are right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just they have to constantly keep working together and be in unison. Um, but like from what I've seen of Trevor Penning, I think the guard is going to work out for him. I think it's going to work out for him. He still ends up on the ground a little bit,
Right.
like bro, like stay on your feet. But I think for the most part, his physicality and that's just a part of his game, and I think that's going to work for him, especially in the run game.
In the run game.
hmm Banks, I haven't been able to just like watch a ton of him, but he's looked solid so far. Fuaga's looked solid. Eric McCoy, hopefully he's still healthy. He's a stud. It should be a better unit, bro. Should be a better unit, man.
All them goddamn draft picks are goddamn hope so, bro.
It's everything else now. It's like the whole operation, like
Yeah.
false starts and lining up correctly and making sure the communications, getting ready for blitz pickup. Because I've noticed, like, because Brandon Staley's sending heat, bro. Like he is sending all kind of little
Mm,
blitzes and
mm.
pressures and stuff like that. You got to be able to communicate that stuff. You got
Communicate.
young quarterbacks. Young quarterbacks haven't seen everything. They're not like Drew Brees. The days of the Drew Breeses and the Peyton Mannings and all that, where they calling everything at the line of scrimmage before the snap, it's gone. Like hardly anybody's doing that anymore. Greg Cosell talked about that recently.
The only probably Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes are probably
That's
the
it.
only quarterbacks in the NFL that
That's
that's
it,
it.
bro.
That's it.
That's it. Like those days are
No,
gone, man. So
not Josh. I mean, I don't. I'm trying not. I'm not trying to like blemish like Josh out. Like true. Like, I'm talking like
control
true.
the game at the line of scrimmage like an orchestra. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It is Patrick Mahomes and it is Joe Burrow, and that is it.
right. So like all that stuff has to go through the center and through the quarterback and all that stuff. It has to be communicated. So they still have to build all that and work that out properly. And they just haven't had enough time on task to do that yet. You know what I'm saying? So like it's a crunch time, bro. Like Kellen Moore, you gotta get this thing rolling. Like I see it, bro. Like I keep hearing about, oh, he's so smart. He's getting all these things done in a short amount of time. I'm like, maybe you need to go a little longer. I don't know. Like, like I don't
But
know, bro. Time
I
is
remember when
crunching.
I was like, no, like yeah, I don't. We don't really need. We got 65 concurrent viewers right now. Appreciate that. We hit. I had set a goal of 10 super chats, but we're for sure not going to get to it for this episode. But
Oh,
still, if
good.
you,
We'll be all right.
it's all good. We be all right.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I don't really want Gabe Davis on my team. Like he bad locker room info. Don't care, Wolf.
Give me Gabe.
Give me Gabe, nigga. Or Gabe back. Give me
Yeah.
my big back Gabe and his shitty attitude, bro. Bring that nigga on, nigga. That's where shit is right now, Wolf. Like, and it is just more of just. I was just having this like I wasn't like debate, but it's just like it was our dude Yannick. He was like, "Oh, like I don't want Traylon Burks. Like I want to hashtag arch my back." And I was like, "Nigga, you think Traylon Burks is gonna change that? Traylon, you think Traylon Burks is gonna change?
You gonna give us 2 extra wins? Treylon Burks?
Traylon Burks, nigga? You think Gabe Davis is gonna? No, no.
We just want a fun player here and there. Just a fun
That's
player.
it, bro. That's it. That's literally
Because
it.
like outside of the top three wide receivers, bro, like nobody stepping up. Nobody. I mean, Mason Tipton, he makes plays, every day, but it's like, okay, we'll see. Like, show me when the games come.
Can we go back to the whole thing we heard like a month ago that Bub Means was gonna have 800 yards this season, bro?
Bob had one catch, period, so far. One
But
catch.
memes. Someone said that out loud. Out loud. It was a thing that was said out loud, bro.
And poor Bub. Bub busted his ass this offseason, bro. Bub's everywhere, going to all the little, the little beat ups and all that stuff. And look, he's still like I still think he could, contribute something. But I mean, man, nobody's popping as far as the wide receivers outside of the top three. Nobody's really just standing out to me right now, man. Kevin Austin, he make a few
Hold
plays
on.
here and there.
Richard said this staff will not bring in a possible cancer. They are too young for that. They literally had Gabe Davis in for a visit like a month ago. If they weren't interested in signing Gabe Davis, they wouldn't have brought him in for a visit. I don't. Um, Q said, give me Gabe over Burks. Burks been busted more than a 75 Buick. I don't know. Like Gabe Davis hasn't been that much better. Like it. Like we. This is what we talk. Then someone in the chat said, Eddie the Don, I'd take Akeem Butler on the team right now over what we have in the wide receiver room. This is where we are. We're talking about Gabe Davis, Akeem Butler, and Traylon Burks.
What was that guy who used to make hay at training camp? Emmanuel Butler. Where he at?
Ah.
Shit. Emmanuel Butler and shit.
Where you been forsaken? Where have you been forsaken, bro? Oh, bro.
I was watching something earlier, like Hunter Renfrow was talking. He's with the Panthers. And I'm like, damn, Hunter Renfrow with the Panthers? Like, damn.
Yeah, he unretired.
I forgot about that. It could just completely left my mind. I was like, we can't even get a Hunter Renfrow right now.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Louisiana said, then I got to watch teams like the fucking Texans double dipping in the draft, taking Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel. Yep. Yes. What about Tyler Boyd? Oh, shit, he is out there, huh?
Hey, he's still out there? Damn. Yeah, give me. Gimme.
Somebody. Anyhow, anything else? Training camp. The Saints are off. Oh, they not off. They're doing special team install tomorrow, and then Wednesday they're back at it. Can I just add just a very interesting? I think it's something that I have found interesting is that with all their rotation of rotating the quarterbacks, they have not put Rattler with the third team in all their
No,
training camp practices. I don't
not at
think
all.
they're. I don't think they're going to at all either.
Nope. Nope. And I hope they stop with the
Can
Jake Hayner shenanigans. Like,
don't need it, bro.
don't need it, man. Like, I know that's your boy. I know, your brother. Talking about Kellen Moore. I know his brother like coached him and stuff, and they've known each other for years and all that stuff.
Oh shit! Did they?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like he's known Jake a long time. Don't care. And that's also like when it comes to who start week one, that's why like all that stuff who favors who. Oh, I drafted this guy at 40. None of that matters, bro. You got to be able to play. Um,
I do want to give love to Tyler Shuck. You had posted this after like a Rattler touchdown he threw. I think this was like Saturday or whatever. Like you see Shuck like celebrating the touchdown
mhm.
or whatever.
Yep.
Hayner wasn't like doing this, but I could tell. I could tell. nigga was, that nigga was hot. Wolf.
It's all right. And think about Hayner in practice, bro. Hayner be slinging that thing, bro. Like everything be downfield because he got a.
He
It's that
wasn't today though.
complex. It's that
Oh yes,
complex. Because if you watch this presser, he was talking about he don't understand why people say you have a weak arm and stuff like that. That's
he
why you
said
threw your
that.
yeah. Like that's why you threw your oblique out in camp, bro. Like, man, he has a complex, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm crying,
Why everything you throw to be downfield in training camp, bro. Slinging that thing.
bro. There's a Hall of Fame game on Thursday. This Thursday.
Lions versus Chargers, or
I don't know.
Lions
Yes,
versus
Chargers. You're right.
somebody.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chargers. You're right. And then not this upcoming weekend, but the following weekend, Saints Chargers first preseason game.
Critical game, bro. All I know is I've watched every Killing More presser, and he always talks about leading up to the Chargers game, leading up to the Chargers game, leading up to the Chargers game. Like I just feel like that's a major inflection point or whatever
Mm-hmm.
on how they're going to approach this QB thing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
maybe they won't be the final nail in the coffin, but I think how that game goes, how everything goes up to that point, and how that game goes will tell us what we need to know.
And I think too, as we wrap this up, at some like the sooner because Luke just said this, like the season's coming in with the next 4 or 5 weeks or whatever. At some point, they need to like they need to figure out who the quarterback week one against the Cardinals is going to be because at some point that player needs to start getting the reps at quarterback one and prepare for the Cardinals game. And whoever
Yep.
quarterback two is going to be needs to be quarterback two, and that person needs to get those snaps and start
Yep.
preparing because what they can't have is what basically what the Dennis Allen was doing last year, where it's like, oh, we don't know who's going to be starting, and we're going to be like, stop that shit. Like that can't happen.
Please.
That can't happen. Um, so that's going to be a very, very, very pivotal, important piece of the puzzle. Because whoever the guy is, like that person, that player just needs to start getting those snaps with the first team offense and just like the Giants have essentially kind of already kind of decided it, right? Like Brian Dable
Yeah.
kind of like it's Russell Wilson and like
Russell
pretty
Wilson.
much
Yeah.
it is what it is. Um,
Not gonna play
so
around with it. It is what it is, and that's what they're gonna have to do. And I think it's gonna be Rattler. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be Rattler, and they're gonna, move forward with him. And then is the decision is okay. How do we approach the development process for Tyler Shuck? And
which is a wild, which is just a wild thing of how because it's just kind of goes against everything that they sold, right? Like it's
Yeah.
like, well, like he's 26, so he's experienced, and like that's why we drafted him, so he kind of plug and play and we can start. But then we like, oh, but like we got to develop him. What?
Right.
What?
I never understood that selling point. Never understood it, man. Because it's just gonna take time. It's gonna take time, and the Saints just don't have a lot of time. Especially if they picking top three, top five.
No, time's up, nigga.
Time's up. You know.
Like Denzel said in Man on Fire, you are out
Time.
of time. Anyhow, um, this was great. We appreciate y'all tuning in, watching, listening. Got 60 concurrent viewers on right now, almost up to 200 views, 195. I'm going to round up to 200. Um, so yeah, we'll be back. I don't know. Let's say maybe Thursday. Yeah, let's say Thursday. Maybe we'll do like a maybe Discord. We watch the Hall of Fame game together, and then maybe you start recording Thursday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But we will be back later this week talking more training camp. And it's fun, man. I'm just glad football is back. It's fun to be back. See
Everybody
what
just
happens.
relax. Just relax, man. Like this is a process. Everybody wants a definitive answer right
Give
now.
me answers now.
Give me answers right now. Like you're just not gonna get them, man. Like just never know how this thing goes. Just gotta let it play out. So just relax. Don't freak out. Don't overanalyze. But you're gonna do it anyway. I'm saying don't do it. I'm gonna do it. Like I do it.
We
Gonna
all do.
overanalyze the videos. You know, the one thing I do find interesting is like going back and looking at the videos. It's like you got to look at everything. Like
There you go.
we see a quarterback and it's like a pass go out of bounds or something, and it's like, what is he doing? Like there's reasons to everything. So it's interesting just going back and looking at that stuff. So
The context is important.
context so important with everything. So important.
Yeah, like and this is again. I gotta preface this because people think we're just making excuses for Rattler, but like, was it Rattler that missed? Yeah, I think like he had like a missed pass yesterday, I think, and it was like, oh, like Rattler missed a pass, but then like his receivers like ran into each other.
Exactly. Perfect example. Perfect example. Because I
So
remember seeing that clip and I was like, man, well, ugh. Like what was Randall doing? Then you go back and watch a different view of it. Shaheed and whoever 82 is, tight end, literally collide with each other because they're on the same side of the field and they're trying to run a little pick. They pick each other off. And so Rattler just kind of dumped the ball away. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's context. You know what I'm saying?
and I feel like and that's a completely other different discussion, but like if that's like a meet that's a like when you're reporting football, not just like football period, college, pro, when you're putting information out and a video out and it says a player's name, whoever it is, and it says that person missed on something, but if you're like not adding like the context of what it is, that's a dangerous game. It's
mm-hmm.
a very, very dangerous game. And that's just the like I get it, right? This is 2025. Everyone wants the information right now. Everyone wants that context right now. Boom, 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 boom. I want it now, now, now. Like I want to scroll, blah, blah, blah. You have to be careful because it could be the wrong information. Like, yeah, it was a miss, but there was a reason why it was a miss. And again, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm using this as an example. Same could be happening if Tyler Shuck did something. Same could be happening if Jake Hayner did something like when when those huge context is missing, that's all completely changes things.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Like one of the plays where Shuck was just like scrambling to the sideline. I looked. I'm like, there really wasn't anybody
no, they
open.
didn't open, right?
You know, maybe could have stuck something in there. Like, but it's like again, there's context. You know what I'm saying? So it's all fascinating just how that works out. But I think just gotta let it play out, man. Let this thing play out.
But we are going to overanalyze it as always because that's what we do.
Yep.
But
Shout out to
we
Rick for that video though. That was awesome.
yeah, shout out to Rick, shout out to Vanderbroski from last week. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We'll be back later this week. We don't know exactly what day yet, but we'll get it figured out. Talk more Saints, talk more training camp. Prepare for we got to do our got to do our Chargers preseason preview pod next week. Like it's already back. What? Someone asked us for our opinion. Would y'all have drafted Shooter Sanders over Shuck? Bro, man, that's a whole different conversation, bro.
Oh my god.
We did a whole
Man,
off season
Shador.
on that shit, bro.
Shador 14 now over there in Cleveland, bro.
Bro,
What is going on?
not on my radar right now. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We will be back later this week. With that, we are out.
Peace.